Hello guys, I'm Johnny Scoville and this is Chase the Heat. Man, I could say it's another installment of Late Night Snack Time. I've got a chip I've reviewed already. This is just an excuse to talk about Big Al. This is a time I'm going to reflect a little bit about the Surstroming Challenge. It's going to be an interesting video. Now, it's not going to be a super long one, I promise. But I'm going to eat these. I didn't realize I'd already reviewed these. So I'm not going to go through and read you the list of stuff. I don't remember being very impressed with them the last time. They don't stand out. But it's Ruffles, lime, jalapeno. We did their Surstroming Challenge. Now, you need to know the story leading up to the Surstroming Challenge. Poor Big Al has taken a beating. Calling people out to do tincture, not doing it himself. Just, and other people in the office are slamming back tincture, and he's just, really it was calling people out, then his stock was going down. And if you go back and look at the video, a few days back, man, his name is Mud. His name was Mud. It wasn't Mud. It was his name. He was circling. It was not going well. He was doing one of these numbers. And he needed to redeem himself. I said in a recent video that you guys, the YouTube audience, I love you. But you guys are you're the most honest critics on the planet. You know what I mean? It's like, the analogy I used was like a stand-up audience at a nightclub. Or the audience at a stand-up open mic, stand-up place, comedy club. And if you're funny, they're going to let you know. If you're not, man, they're going to let you know. Big Al doesn't do well. Man, the comments were brutal. Poor Big Al took such a beating in the comments. So today, this episode is all about you, Big Al. I really care about it. I love Big Al. I drove with David Martin, from Chase Seed Blazing Food headquarters to here. Big Al was behind us. We were driving. We had a conversation. I said, man, I don't know what he's going to do. I don't know what he can do to salvage this. I really didn't. Big Al. For those of you who have never done the Surstroming Challenge or been around it, it's difficult to describe. Anyway, let's get right into it. Tommy's picks. Here we go. What can I say? You really need to be careful what you wish for. There is no chance on God's green earth that I'm going to get done Tommy's picks highlighting 3 comments. You all brought heat today, but let's address the elephant in the room. Big Al. Big Al goes from circling the drain of obscurity to sitting high atop the throne of legend. Tonight, I'm going to be highlighting a lot of gold, solid 24-karat gold. Most pointed at the new king of the comeback. Big Al, this one's for you. So let's get into these comments. There are some hilarious comments. Tommy's pretty self-serving. The first comment's his. All right? I pinned it. It was a great comment. Big Al did not get redemption by a long shot. What Big Al got was revenge. Poor David. Heart as big as Texas and a stomach softer than medicated cotton. I believe I can speak for the whole Skullball squad when I say that watching the Pied Piper of Peppers lose his cool like a mere mortal was awesome. That's a Tommy Boy reference. His cool, all mocking aside, I must tip my hat to the trio who made the try. I hope that soap and water can restore you to your prior glory. Tommy Scoville, dropping the mic, he says. So, now we're going to get into everybody else's comments. They are hilarious. First and foremost, I want to go to Christopher Cooper. Thank you, Christopher, for your comment. What's wrong with you guys? As he drinks from the chalice of death. All hail Big Al. Dude with a serious mental capacity. I think he'll be on top of hot peppers very soon if he can mentally tough that. Or if he's mentally that tough, excuse me. Great comment. Lee Wall, Big Al and the Normies. Al is the man. Big Al and the Normies. Come on, that's a great comment. I'm going to add this. He sent me two. This is from, I love Ann Crocker. She's amazing. As you sullied your beautiful mother of pearl spoon on that scourge, you tainted your spoon, bro. Also, poor grasshopper. That's a great comment. All right, let's go next to, thank you guys for your comments. Now we got Glenn Shimizu. This is awesome. Smells so good, then sips it. Oh my gosh. Al, Big Al is a beast. What is the problem with you guys? This is epic. Big Al is the master. Johnny and David are his apprentices when it comes to exotic and aromatic foods. Don't ever throw shade on Big Al. Oh, it's great. Here's a great one. I absolutely love this one. Now, this is one, I can't imagine how difficult it was for Tommy to pick the ones he picked. He didn't have this on his list. I love this because it's hilarious. Listen to this. This is from Ray Ramos. Laughing my butt off. That was great. Okay, Al, I'll let you have your name back. Because in a previous comment, he said, you're no longer Big Al, you're Little Al. So he said, okay, I'll let you have your name back. No longer Little Al, you're back to being Big Al. Absolutely loved watching the legendary Johnny Scoville turn into a homeless-looking T-Rex. Great stuff, fellas. I did. I had stuff in my hands, so I was doing this. I looked like a T-Rex. That's a hilarious comment. All right, let's get back to the comments. So thank you so much for that, Ray. All right. Oh, that's one I just read. Here we go. I have 7 sacks. Says, David has taste buds in his teeth. Oh my gosh. This is David's turn. Love the guy. James J says, well. Looks like old Al has you set up again, Johnny Scoball. Has set you up once again. Man, he did. Boy, he really did. I'm going to read all 3 of these. Saucy Shane said, I knew I forgot something before I pushed play. I forgot to shut off my smell-o-vision. First, you guys rock. Much love. Great comment. Andrew Boudreau, love this one. Iron Guts Al for the win. Forget the heat. I want to see how much crazy food Al can handle. He never even flinched. LOL. Thank you, Andrew. And then we got Kathy Dove. Thank you, Kathy. Listen to this one. LOL. I laughed so hard at David, I had to pause the video so I could go to the bathroom. Hats off to Big Al. He killed it. Great comments. All right. And we're going to finish with Tommy's 3 favorites. So, Blake Anderson said, Johnny forgot the bucket? That's terrible. Love this one. Hilarious. Big Al for the win. Let's go, Johnny Scoball. Nice work, guys. Hilarious. Next, we got one from Thomas Davis. Iron Guts Al. Call yourself Big Al all day. You're Iron Guts Al to me from now on. Woo! Rocket. LOL. Another one from James J. Loved every minute of it. I'm guessing Al spent time in the service overseas and knew all about Carl and surstroming. Or he had some survival training. We all love Big Al. Has got a heart of gold. James J. Thank you, James J. Now, these next 3 are just, this is what he says. The next one is his 3 favorite. This next one is number 3 with a score of 3. Andrew Boudreau again says, looks like you're ready for a Beasties Boy music video. I love it. That's a great comment. In the garbage bags, tell me we didn't look like a Beastie Boys video waiting to happen. That's an awesome comment. Coming in with a 4 in second place. Are you guys ready for this? It's Mado Vegeta 9000. Are you ready for this one? Take it in stride, people. This is funny. So a Mexican, a black guy, and a white guy open a can of surstroming. That's it. That's a joke. That's funny. I don't care who you are. That made me laugh when I read that. And the third and final one, and this is the first ever with a SHU score of 5. 5 on this. Now, he only gave out 4. Remember that? 5. It's the first one he's ever given out. Here we go. This is such a great comment. It's so worthy of a 5. Are you guys ready for this comment? This comes from Derek N. Why does Johnny look like Walter White on The First Cook? That is such a great comment. Oh my gosh. A Breaking Bad reference. Man, that was great. Let me wrap it up by telling you that these chips aren't any better than the last time I tried them, so it wasn't worth reading you the ingredients. They taste, you know what? You can taste the lime a little bit. It just tastes like a lime chip, a zesty lime chip. They're really... The jalapeno is very, very faint. Now, let me tell you a few other things. When the video was done, unfortunately, I didn't realize I was running out of tape on the SD card, so it got cut off with 2 minutes left. For that, I'm so sorry. It took just a second to get rid of a few old ones, open up some space, and push record, so we're right back in. I still had the food in my mouth. Food. Dead, rotten fish. We finished the video, turned the video off. David looked at me. He was so mad at me. He was Johnny. We should have seen the look on his face. Big Al and I laughed. We walked all the way from there, all the way up to my apartment. Took our garbage bags off down the hallway and ran into the apartment. I don't think he said a word to me all the way up the stairs. Let's talk about the challenge just for a second. There's challenges like drinking a bottle of plutonium or eating 10 tubes of terror or whatever. Jumping out of a plane, eating peppers. Then there's this. This was a physical challenge because you're trying to swallow something that your body just does not want to take in at all. I mean, so it's a physical challenge, but it's more of a mental challenge. I feel emotionally, my spirit and I'm emotionally scarred. I'm hurt right now. I'm wounded. It was awful. I called Bree after it was over. I was just like, I felt like crying. It was just so, I felt, David does too. I know David does because he messaged me. That was a rough video. It was really cold out. I didn't do enough of an intro to set it all up. I'm sorry. I think part of the reason is I've set it up for 2 months. But people who just stumbled upon it today, they're like, what are they eating? So I should have set it up more. Whoops. Wow. So, we're going to wrap it up. They're zesty, they're not very hot. Tastes good though. They should be called lime and jalapeno, not jalapeno lime. Are they lime? They are lime and jalapeno. The lime is so dominant, the jalapeno is like that. Man, Big Al, such a G, man. He just went so hardcore on us, didn't he? Drinking. If you didn't see it and when you were talking, you're like, what is he talking about? He drank, I think 3 times. He drank the surstroming juice. It's his hardcore. I mean, that's hardcore, man. I almost threw up watching him do it. It was really, I was like, it's made my gag reflex go. But that was a super fun video in spite of how brutal it was. I laughed my skull off. That was a really fun video to make as much as we dreaded doing it. I hope you guys enjoy it. Thank you guys so much. Big Al, you are my hero. Thank you guys for rallying behind Big Al and putting him back up where he belongs. He's a great man. He's a great man. That's no joke. So Real quick note, I was so nervous in that video. I really was. I mispronounced Jonathan's name. Now, Jonathan Skogsved is the one who, I pronounced his last name wrong. From Sweden, he sent me these products. I always say he's my purveyor of all things putrid. He has more things on its way. I'll leave it at that. But Spice Climber is his YouTube channel. Please, guys, go over and give that guy some love. Spice Climber, okay? He's a great guy. He climbs trees and does chili reviews, pepper reviews, and sauce reviews in trees, like with harnesses and stuff. It's really cool and fresh. Forget about it. Nobody else is doing stuff like that. So thank you, Jonathan. I'm sorry. I was so nervous I said your name wrong. Anywho, again, I just can't say enough about Big Al. It's not like I didn't think he could do it. I was rooting for him like crazy, but even if he had just eaten the surströmming, he would have elevated it. He would have gotten points back. But drinking it and not dying when we were, that was just next level stuff. So pretty awesome, Big Al. You have every single ounce of my respect. And thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you think of those lime jalapeno chips. Meh. Thank you guys so much for loving Al. That was a close call, Big Al. We learned a lot, didn't we? Guys, we're going to end it right now. Thank you for hanging out with me right there. And thank you for all your amazing comments. All of you, keep them coming. The comments it's so much better than watching TV. You watch a video and just spend 5 minutes reading comments, you'll pee yourself laughing. It's so funny. Guys are great. You guys are amazing. So keep up the amazing comments. I'm just in love with them. And Tommy's having a ball. You're making his job very difficult. You can't pick 3. Anyhow, we're going to stop it now. Thank you guys so much. I love you. Right there is our pepper. So click that. Become part of this family, this big, dysfunctional, crazy family. This thing of ours. If you don't want to miss a video, don't miss videos. What you do is you click a little icon. It looks like a bell. Smash that thing. A little Dropbox happens. Select all. If you select all, you'll get everything, and you'll get live streams and things like that. So don't miss them. League of Fire right there. Man, League of Fire. Can't say enough good things about it. Created a spotlight and created a world that tasted like surströmming and lime chips. Ugh. It's the gift that keeps giving. League of Fire. World ranking system. That's what I was saying. End of the month, last Friday, we're doing a Scoville Squad group run. Who's coming with me? Get your products. Email me the picture of it. I'll get your approval code, access code, whatever. I know that David and Al are burping this stuff right now. More videos there. I love you guys. I'm Johnny Scoville. This was Chase the Heat.